The real enemy, the hardest battle you will ever fight is not against the world, not against circumstances, and not against other people. The hardest battle is bars you against yourself. Every delay, every excuse, every doubt, every fear, these are not created by the outside world. They are born within you. And until you recognize this truth, you will keep fighting the wrong enemy. Most people believe life is unfair to them. They blame society, luck, family, or timing. But the real reason they remain stuck is not because they lack opportunity. It is because they are at war with their own potential. One part of them wants comfort, safety, and familiarity. The other part wants growth, discipline, and greatness. Every day, these two sides collide. Your life is shaped by which side wins more often. Poppy part 20, the comfort trap. Comfort is dangerous. It feels safe, but it slowly steals your future. Comfort whispers that tomorrow is better than today, that rest is more important than effort, and that you deserve ease before discipline. Over time, comfort becomes a cage. You tell yourself you will start when the timing is right, when you feel motivated, when circumstances improve. But motivation is unreliable and perfect timing does not exist. While you wait, time moves on, potential fades, regret grows. This is how the battle against yourself is lost, not in dramatic failure, but in quiet delay. Happy part 30, discipline vs. emotion. Emotion is temporary. Discipline is permanent. When you live by emotion, your actions change with your mood. When you live by discipline, your actions stay aligned with your values. There will be days when you do not feel like trying, days when quitting feels easier than continuing. In those moments, the disciplined version of you must lead, not the emotional one. Discipline is not punishment, it is self-respect. It is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Buffet part 40. Fear is the inner opponent. Fear is not loud, it is subtle. It disguises itself as logic, caution, and realism. It tells you that you are not ready, not good enough, or not capable. Fear's goal is not to harm you, but to keep you the same. Growth requires uncertainty, and fear hates uncertainty. But every version of your future self that you admire exists on the other side of fear. You do not defeat fear by eliminating it. You defeat fear by moving forward despite it. Kate part 5. Self-talk shapes reality. The way you speak to yourself determines how far you go. If your inner voice is critical, doubtful, and negative, it will sabotage your progress. You would never speak to someone you love the way you sometimes speak to yourself. That inner dialogue becomes your identity over time. Change begins when your self-talk becomes intentional. Encouraging does not mean dishonest, it means constructive. You correct yourself without destroying yourself. Part 60. Habits decide the winner. Big changes are built on small habits. The battle against yourself is fought daily in ordinary moments. What you choose to do when no one is watching defines who you become. Habits are votes for your future self. Every time you choose discipline, you vote for growth. Every time you choose avoidance, you vote for stagnation. You do not need to win every battle, but you must win more often than you lose. Part 70, comparison is a distraction. When you compare your journey to others, you shift focus away from your own growth. Comparison weakens motivation and creates unnecessary pressure. The only comparison that matters is who you are today versus who you were yesterday. Progress is personal. Speed is irrelevant if direction is right. Winning against yourself means staying in your own lane. Part 80, pain is part of progress. Avoiding pain keeps you small. Growth demands discomfort. Whether it is physical effort, an emotional vulnerability, or mental strain, pain signals expansion. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts much longer. Choose the pain that builds you. Part 9, consistency beats its intensity. You do not need extreme effort for a short time. You need steady effort for a long time. Consistency compounds quietly. And most people fail not because they are weak, but because they are inconsistent. They start strong, then disappear. They rely on excitement instead of commitment. Show up even when it feels boring. Especially then. Part 10A, identity shift. You do not rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. Standards come from identity. When you see yourself as disciplined, resilient, and capable, your actions align naturally. Stop waiting to feel like the person you want to become. Act like them now. Identity follows behavior. Part 11, owning responsibility. When you accept full responsibility for your life, excuses lose power. Responsibility is heavy, but it is also freedom. Blame keeps you stuck. Responsibility moves you forward. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you control how you respond. That control changes everything. Part 12, the daily choice. Every day you face the same choice: comfort or growth, discipline or delay, courage or fear. There is no final victory. This is a daily commitment. Some days you will win. Some days you will struggle. What matters is that you keep choosing progress. Part 30, becoming unrecognizable. Over time, small disciplined choices reshape you. One day, look back and realize you are no longer the same person. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Part 120, find the final truth. The world is not your biggest obstacle. Your past is not your biggest obstacle. Other people are not your biggest obstacle. You are doxa, and that is also your greatest advantage, because if you can conquer yourself, your excuses, your fears, your habits, nothing outside you can stop you. The battle is not you against the world, it is you against yourself. And when you win that battle, you win everything. 2. This script is designed for long-form motivational speeches, YouTube voiceover, audiobooks, and keynote presentations. It can be expanded further to reach 9,000 words with stories, examples, and cinematic pacing.